That was such a long warm-up. I hope the set doesn't take as long as that, but alright, yeah. SDPC spin from Kuro. I'm gonna guess that was the fairy cannon from Tiki. I don't know what that opener was, but I'm not up to date on these the Gion 99 openers, as I'll call them. We're just bursting out an 18 spike at 4.6. Going into this ST stacking let Tiki perfectly fine at the bottom of his board. Just very, very well aware of what Kuro's doing. Nice C-spin setup from Tiki there. It's very good knowledge of T-spins there, but Kuro has a 16 spike sense. Tiki managing to take it all. Keeps the all spin, beautiful all spin setups, breaks for 32 spike, and Kuro just shrugs it off. Able to cancel, had the good pieces, had the good well. And back to a neutral position, I guess, but Kuro struggling to find out what to do with these pieces. Needs another eyepiece. Skims it, finally gets down to the bottom of their board. Tiki the one being cheesed up now. Handling it pretty well. Very good, very smart downstacking decisions from Tiki there. And these tanks are good too. Good all spins from both players as they build their surges. Let's see who breaks first. Kuro building up a nice C-spin sub. Good 25 spike. Kuro forces Tiki to break, but it's not like there's any punish following that. Yeah, Tiki, huge T-spin up stack there. Cancels it all out with Kuro's pressure. Definitely the smart decision when you're the slower player. And Kuro pushed to the top, forced to break their surge, and that tops out Tiki. Oh my god, please. Don't make every round last this long. Please. 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 Going into the next round. Extended STPC versus LST, but... Well, I mean TK, but... Yeah, Tiki just caught with an awkward board. Kuro playing at 5-240. Just showing that opener pressure. Tiki needs to be careful. Again, same opener from Kuro. Tiki, very methodical opener with these all spins, but gonna keep the surge throughout it. And ooh, interesting L spin there, along with the I spin. I don't see a lot of I spins from players, so definitely very impressive showing. But Kuro just speeding their way through, tanking all that surge. The Tiki, 33 spike out of nowhere. Kuro, 19 spike in response, not even phased by the 33 spike. Building up a bit of a lead here. And we see the TKI versus the extended STPC spin. Ooh, bit greedy from Kuro, but both players setting off their spikes to cancel each other out. Tiki, awkward stack here, forced to make a bit of a compromise, but does manage to get down in time. Kuro, though, taking the opportunity to build up a surge of their own. Good time from Tiki, though. Huge tank, but almost thought they were going for an imp cross there. Wow, very good survival from Tiki there. Forced to take that weird ice skim, but it worked and they're out. Bro, setting a 20 spike, Tiki pushed to the top of their board again, but gonna be perfectly fine, I guess. And Bro has a surge built up now. 24 spike, Tiki doesn't have a response this time. Does find the skim for the Tetris, but it's just not enough. Kuro sent too much there. And I know that's Fairy Cannon. Fairy Cannon from Tiki. Extended STPC spin. No, not extend, just SDPC spin from Kuro. Misdraw from Tiki, I think, turns into an all spin, but awkward stack right here. Kuro probably gonna capitalize, yeah. Tiki needs an eyepiece. Oh, Tiki managing to find the down stack. I don't know how he's still alive right now, but Kuro doesn't let up on the pressure. Another round to Kuro. 5-0 so far, building up a comfortable lead. This is definitely not what I was expecting from the Seed 2 versus the Seed 5 matchup. But Kuro is a very, very threatening player, very quick. Even with that team misdrop, Tiki's timing isn't gonna do too much right now, but actually, no, they found a good, really good continuation there. Nice 28 spike. We'll put Tiki on the board for this set. Again, just typical openers from both players. Tiki bursting out that down stack. Really good sequence there. Kuro, huge up stack on the left side of their board. Doesn't have the pieces to get the T in time to get that T-spin off, and will be punished by Tiki, who we do know is good at taking advantage of their opponent's mistakes, so Kuro needs to be careful if they want to hang on to this lead. Tiki, a lot of clean to work with, but Kuro keeping up that pressure, gonna force them to use it for mostly defensive purposes. Tiki, quick 13 spike, Kuro just not affected at all. Building nice setup. Nice setup from Kuro there. Tiki trying to keep this back to back, but gonna be forced to break early on to cancel. Great usage of the 180 from Kuro there, but it's not enough to kill Tiki, who's already at the bottom of his board again. Back to a neutral position for both players, but ooh, Kuro, considering the STSC, built it differently. Probably the wise decision. But Tiki, perfectly fine. Able to just build up the surge here. Huge well. Kuro also has a huge well though. And it's just back to a neutral position. Neither player able to capitalize too much. Both opponents just playing very well. Playing a bit too... Oh, you guys spoke too soon. Kuro messing up a bit their board, but speeding their way out. Tiki with the nice color clear to clean up their board a bit. Finds a nice down stack, makes use of this clean. Chooses to count to 4 there, interesting decision, but gets more clean in response. Kuro, huge up stack, huge multiplier, 40 spike, yeah. Tiki not ready for that. Great find from Kuro there. So much attack in so little time. Would catch most players off guard. Again, Kuro with their SDPC spin. Very fast at building up, going into the 6-3, but Tiki seems ready this time. Trying to find a nice counter. Good all spins from Tiki. Forcing Kuro to break there as they break their surge. And bad misdraw from Kuro. Just building T-spins on top of it, but they need to address it soon, which they do. Wow, taking all the way to the bottom of the board. Great down stack from Kuro. Tiki building up a bit of a surge here, trying to get that Z-spin triple, but these all-spin shenanigans are going a bit too far. Kuro just still playing F4 PPS, still applying as much pressure as they can. Oh, misdrop, but ooh, I think that's gonna be it, yeah. Tiki taking another round. Both players opening up with TKI this time. Awkward T usage for Kuro there in their stack, but perfectly fine with just up-stacking more and fixing it. Tiki has a huge surge, 26 spike without breaking. Kuro, lots of clean to defend with, but needs to be careful. Tiki has so much clean right now. Huge tank, huge cancel, huge 27 return spike from from Tiki. Is it enough to kill? Kuro is cheesed up. Can they downstack this in time? They're trying. Just really trying to blaze through. But it's just not enough. Almost out. I think they're one skin away from making it out, but... yeah. Not enough. Tiki slowly bringing it back. With players filling up surges with these all-spin steps. Tiki seems to have messed up theirs, but has a lot of clean to work with, so shouldn't be too consequential. Bro, forcing out these all-spins. 23 spike, but Tiki's just fine. Gonna have to try to get to this clean though, which he does. Kuro needs to get to their clean now, doing a bit of down stacking really quickly. Gets to the clean, able to use it. Both players just... well, actually Tiki's now in a bad position, but able to down stack that really well. Neutral position for both players. Kuro with a nice T-spin. Tiki looking to keep this clean stack, maybe build up some surge here. Yeah, looking at these nice all spins. The I spin too, wow. But Kuro catches him off guard. Quick 16 spike, Tiki taking too long for all spins. And Kuro takes another round. Ooh, nice J spin from Tiki there to keep the surge going. Bro, awful Z mistrap. Gonna have to find a quick fix to this, but Tiki not really punishing in time. Unless Kuro doesn't match. Oh yeah, Kuro doesn't find the down stack, so Tiki is able to punish off of that. Seven to 5. Feels like either player is still in this, as it has been for most of these matches. Quick 22 spike from Tiki there while keeping surge, but Kuro just more than prepared. Breaks their own surge, but Tiki able to cancel it all. Has a lot of clean to work with too. I'm interested to see how they keep this chain going. I think they're gonna break here, yeah. 17 spike with the misdrop S for Kuro. And Kuro is just... yeah, Kuro's gonna be punished by that. Tiki had a great follow-up to that surge breaking, building up another surge already, and slowly bringing it back. Tiki's making a comeback right now. MKO versus TKI from Tiki. Good all spins as usual, but Kuro just speeding through, trying to build up surge as fast as they can. Doing so effectively. Has an 11 right now. Both players sitting around the double-digit mark. Tiki cancels after doing a bit of tanking. Leaves Kuro on the bad end of that exchange. Tiki ties it up 7 to 7. It's a first to 4 now. And this is to face against Westel in winners, so a lot on the line for both players. Bro, forced to take that TSS instead of TSD. Tiki, huge well to work with. Big down stack, but Kuro just maintaining that surge the entire time. Decides to break now. Not gonna do too much to Tiki, who had attacks ready to defend. Just back to a neutral position right now. Another player building up a bit of a surge yet. Kuro probably looking to get one here, but the stack looks a bit awkward. Tiki having some nice setups here, but needs to make sure they're ready for when Kuro sends off their surge. 16, 17 surge here. Trying to get Kuro to break, but they don't. 22 surge, and Kuro's still going strong, blisteringly quick. Just keeping that back to back. And Tiki misdrops the T, it's over, yeah. 34 spike, especially after that misdrop. Kuro takes advantage and takes the lead again, but it could still go either way. Both players trying to open up with, I believe, PCO. Kuro with a bit of a misdrop. Tiki just trying to set up some back-to-back. But very scary tank from them. Ooh, risky all spin from Kuro though. I don't know if I agree with that. It's definitely difficult finesse to do, but they make it work. And wow, huge spike on onto Tiki's board. Misdropping that S2, just not able to find a solution for that. Bro, building up another small lead. 2 rounds away from taking the set and moving up to the winners side of things to challenge Westall. Ooh, misdrops their T-spin, but Tiki just not doing too much themselves, just trying to find their footing, trying to build up another one of their surges that they love to do. Interesting setups from Kuro here. Tiki choosing to break there, but also compromises their stack a bit. Really awkward stack here, and Kuro's gonna capitalize on that mistake, keeping up the pace, 4.3 PPS, and it's match point for Kuro. Looking to take Tiki out of the tournament. Misdrop from Kuro on the opener, but Tiki misdrops the T-piece. Definitely not what you want to see as a slower player. But a beautiful down stack, along with a beautiful amount of clean. Look at that well. Kuro breaking their surge, but Tiki very comfortably keeping this back to back for now. Probably gonna break soon, but yeah, wow, really pushing it, but that might be the punish that they need to kill Kuro, yeah. Taking another round. But it's so dangerous for Tiki. Kuro is such a volatile matchup to play against. They're very quick, very APM heavy. A lot of all spin spam from Tiki there, building up a bit of a surge lead, but not in the greatest position to capitalize yet. Kuro has a lot of clean to work with, but Tiki actually making great use of this stack here. Maybe going for a setup? Okay. Interesting all spins. I did not know about that, but it didn't do much to Kuro, who's just speeding through this 09 stacking. Tiki, so much clean to work with. Let's see if they can capitalize. Gonna set up the S-spin here into the Tetris. Kuro just getting ready to defend. Almost topped out, but not quite. Tiki not able to capitalize there. 31 return spike from Kuro, and building up another surge to send. Tiki is just fine though. Has nice all spins to answer Kuro's attacks. And we're back to a neutral position. A bit of cheese on Tiki's board though. I would be concerned about that. But they do manage to get access to the well. Huge upstack from Kuro, and they have the perfect garbage to just set up this T-spin. Set up these upstacks. I would be scared if I was Tiki. Here comes the surge, but managing to find the good skins. Even if the O misdrop, they should be fine. Ooh. Just barely not enough to kill Tiki. Not dying to anything that Kuro sends this round. Kuro just playing 200 APM, almost 2 minutes now, but Tiki just holding on, able to survive this pressure. Interesting setup from Tiki there. Making use of the all spins well, but Kuro just has a response ready and has more clean to work with. Choosing to take the Tetris first before the STSD, definitely smart from him there. Tiki setting up more all spins, chooses to break there, probably in favor of getting access to the clean. Huge 24 spike from Kuro, but Tiki ready for it as always, just sets up a cancel and now has a lot of clean to work with. Again, 2.5 minute round, in neutral position for both players. But huge spike from Kuro coming in. Again, does nothing. And we know how Kuro adapts during margin time. We do see more misdrops, so that might be Tiki's win condition at this point as we reach the 3-minute mark. But a lot of clean for Kuro. They could burst that law of attack here. Not keeping the surge though, so it's not gonna do much. Meanwhile, Tiki, beautiful all spins here. Sends out an attack, cheeses Kuro up a bit, but I don't know if they're gonna be able to capitalize. Yeah, well into the 3-minute mark, and neither player really showing any signs of stopping. Nice kite in from Tiki, keeping that search huge, huge well and a brilliant tank. Kuro in an awful position and just doesn't have the pieces. 3.5-minute round. Really, these longer margin times rounds really seem to favor Tiki, but Kuro still 1 round away on match point. Misdrops 3 of their pieces. I don't know what that was, but really it's fine. Tiki not sending too much in the opener, but definitely not what you want to be doing in the opener. Beautiful all spins from Tiki though. Huge, huge spike. And it's tiebreaker. Tiki brings it back. Match point for both players. This is for tournament life. This is for fighting Westell and winners. Let's see how it goes. SDPC spin versus one of those openers. I don't know what this called, but huge, huge surge from Tiki, but Kuro's in a good position to tank it. Has a bit of an awkward stack though. Needs to try to burst out. Definitely very scary, but they managed to get out in time, and Tiki is building up another surge, but oh, awkward from Kuro there. Manages to live the surge break, but needs to hang on for just 1 more round. Neutral position again, both players near the bottom of their boards, but all it takes is one random spike out of nowhere, one batch of like clean garbage. Oh, and Tiki's board does not look too great. Where's the eyepiece? Gets it, but that misdrop, not great, and that's gonna cost it. Yeah, no easy way to fix that. Kuro knocks Tiki out and will be facing